Hey, good morning, folks. Oh, well, I gotta say, it's glorious. My windows are open. I have no sleeves on. It's like warm enough to sleep with the windows open. Oh, I'm so happy. I like winter in its time, but its time is gone now and it needs to be gone. So you'll notice that I have changed things around a little bit in my area here. I have my stuff covered up, but because that's private storage stuff. My drawers are now available, and I have my beautiful tree behind me. And you can see a little bit of the window behind there, but that's okay because my head blocks it. And I have a light bulb above my head, apparently. Anyway, good morning. It's Monday morning. It's May, what, 17th? Yeah. I get my second COVID shot on the 20th. So just a few days. And my 5G should check in about June 3rd, and I'll be free to hug people and communicate through the 5G network. Uh, uh, Info on superpowers is yet to come, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. I did get a bout of COVID arm, which you can't really say. I still have some marking there, but it's not hot or anything anymore. It actually did get very, very red. And swollen and mottled, and then it spread over most of the arm. But I didn't have a fever. It was just the arm that was hot. And that's apparently one of the possibilities when people have a robust immune response. And I guess I did. And I'm happy for that because robust immune response means that my body's doing the right things, and that's good. Um, let's see what's going on this morning. Well, so I am really struggling with my sci-fi novel. I am just not making the time for it. I mean, I know I have legitimate excuses in that I have lawn to mow and garden to do and a bunch of outdoor things that happen once a year this time of year. But I'm going to be frank, I'm just not making the time for it. I do, however, have the second cookbook on the go as well that I'm not spending a lot of time on. I'm just adding the recipes in at this point, and when I figure I've hit critical mass, I'll write the material that goes around it. But you will be happy to know that in the process of cleaning up things, I discovered the binder of recipes that I have created and found online and modified and enjoyed. And I now have access to this, and some of it's not organized and some of it is, but I'm very excited because that's recipes that I found years and years ago and that have kind of become a part of my regular repertoire. And so they're things that no longer resemble their original because I've remade them. And I get to share those with you, which is really awesome and cool. And I feel really good about that. Um, and beyond that, I don't know. I'm contemplating going back and playing a bit with my NaNoWriMo project, which was a fantasy novel, and maybe working back and forth between the fantasy and the sci-fi and see if I can't get myself moving again on the writing. Regardless, I'm not going to worry about it until after the weekend that's coming up because I have a camping event happening. And I just want to enjoy the next few days. And so that's what I'm going to do. When it comes to outdoor stuff, I now have a space on our front porch, which is partially screened in. And I can go out there now to write and to sit and enjoy the fresh air. And I don't know if you can't really see, but there's a bunny that keeps running around. We have actually three bunnies. We have Mittens as our oldest girl. She's, I think, about 9 or 10 now. We have Boots, who is our second oldest gal, and she's about 7 or 8. And we have Socks, and Socks is a newly neutered male, and he's, I guess, maybe 6 months at this point. So we're waiting on his little operation to fully resolve before we let him hang out with his girlfriend. Mittens doesn't get along with the others, but she rules the upstairs, and she's who's running around at my feet. Socks and Boots, I did not name these bunnies, uh, get a run of part of downstairs, and they get along okay. We just don't want them making little bunnies, so we had to make sure that Socks got himself snipped. And he seems to have recovered just fine from that. And he's turning into a very lovely, cuddly. He was pretty cuddly to begin with, but he's huge. He's like almost 10 pounds of bunny, and like he's massive, and he's so cuddly, and he doesn't know how big he is, and he's very affectionate and very food oriented. So, anyway, I know that there's a bunch of things going on out there. There's some writing projects that are going on. There's a bunch of SCA things going on. Yes, hello, Bun. But I guess the biggest news is that I will be at the Maine Renaissance Fair. Let me see what the dates are on that. Oh, of course I can't find it. Switch profile. Sorry, I have to go to Serenity's homepage and look it up there. Just what you need from me, right? And of course, because I'm running YouTube, my thing is taking forever to load, but that's okay. While it's loading, I'll be presenting with the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword, who are a live steel fighting education group who deal with the 14th and 15th centuries. They're fascinating, and they have some really great people, and they do a lot of really awesome stuff. They are the people who do the fighting and presentation of arms at the New Hampshire Ren Fair as well. And they're a lot of fun to learn from. Here we go. Sorry, it's taking a really long time to load up, but I believe, here we go. So, I am the only person from Serenity House who will be at the Maine Renaissance Fair. I'm going up with my boyfriend, and on top of that, one of my kids is working the fair, so I have to be up there to keep an eye on them. Here we go. It is 2 weekends for the Maine Ren Fair, July 17th and 18th, and July 24th and 25th. I will be cooking and probably doing some sewing. I'm not sure what else I'll be doing, probably just hanging out and talking about spices and cooking. I won't have a huge display because I'm helping out the Brotherhood for this one, rather than being sort of Serenity on my own. However, I will be there, and I will probably stash a couple of books in my thing. So if you are looking for a cookbook, let me know, and I'll make sure to have one there for you. And then August 7th and 8th at the Cummington Fairgrounds in Cummington, Massachusetts, Serenity as a whole will be presenting with the Knights of Lord Talbot, and we'll be we sort of camp with them, and we'll be doing cooking, fiber arts, sewing, spinning, like everything. We'll have the whole display up, including our full display of medieval spices. So, yay! All of our people, I believe, will be fully vaccinated, and I believe all of the fairs right now are being abundantly, overly cautious and asking people to wear masks whether they are vaccinated or not. We will, of course, follow the requests of the people running the fair, because that is the right thing to do. And just know that the Serenity and our people are all going to be fully vaccinated by that time, and quite happy and excited to be back to fairs again. Whew. Now I just have to get through the whole social anxiety thing. That's a whole different level, but that's what the next 2 weekends are about. This coming weekend, I'm doing camping here at my house with a bunch of friends just in the back, 40, and it's not going to be, I told people they have to wear garb, and it has to encompass prehistory through to the end of time, but garb is required. So basically, people can wear what they want. I'm probably going to spend Saturday in my 14th century garb because that's my favorite and it's most comfortable. But I don't know that I will wear it both days. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be huge. I think there's about 10 people coming, and there's a few other people who are dropping by for the day on Saturday. And the following weekend, I'm going camping with my boyfriend. We're modern camping, and that'll be fun. And both those times give me an opportunity to um, actually interact with people in a safe place. It's outdoors, and we'll be socially distanced, and to be comfortable and relearn how to be social again. Um, I will say that, like a lot of people, my ability to be online now is a lot lower than it used to be because I've spent a lot of time over the last year and a bit being online. I'm ready to be out in the world again and talking to real people and doing fun things out there. Anyway, that's where we're at. And so hopefully I will see some of you at Mass Ren Fair and at um, Main Ren Fair. Stop by, say hello. I'm usually pretty obvious because I'm the one who's cooking. um, and I will see you guys soon, I hope. Have yourselves a great afternoon and enjoy the warmer weather. Yay! Bye-bye.